Hello everyone, I am Dattatray Nikam. Welcome you all on our channel eFunda for new day, new topic. And our today's topic is communication protocols in instrumentation part 12N1. This will be presented in parts. Here we will see the details of a communication with respect to system and a machine will be covered. And if you are new to our channel, then please visit to our channel eFunda and watch all the videos created related to various topics of engineering and publish them on our channel eFunda, and a separate playlist is created for each topic and each discipline that may be helpful to you all. And if you are new to our channel, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press bell icon to get the latest notification on upload of our new video on our channel eFunda. Also, eFunda team has a created membership option. You have to just click join button and understand the benefits of each membership and their details. So let's begin with our today's topic, that is the communication protocols in instrumentation part 12 and 1. Let's begin with overview of a communication protocol in instrumentation. It is very important to understand the details of a communication system. Before that, one should understand that communication protocols are vital for transferring data between field instrument control system, examples PLC, DCS, and a supervisory system, that is a SCADA system. One can refer to the architecture of a system thanks to automationforum.co for providing this picture. And here one can see the various types of a communication protocols are being used, starting from HART, Profibus, Ethernet, DeviceNet, RS485, and so on. These protocols standardize how data is being formatted, transmitted, and interpreted, ensuring seamless and reliable operation across their instrumentation network. That same can be seen from architecture. Importance in instrumentation system. First, enables centralized or distributed control of a field devices through the communication protocol. Communication protocol supports a real-time data monitoring, diagnostic, and reporting, facilitates smooth integration with the PLCs, DCS, and SCADA systems, enhance reliability, safety, and operational efficiency. Because of using communication protocol, it helps field devices talk freely with the control system in terms of their communication language, that is a transfer of a data in form of a machine language that always ensure system reliability and operational efficiency. First, HART, Highway Addressable Remote Transducer. One can refer to the HART communication protocol symbology, where loop power transmitter are connected to the computer via HART modem when the power supply and a 250 ohm connected to the transmitter. Type hybrid, analog plus digital type. Medium 4 to 20 milliamp signal superimposed with digital communication. Speed 1.2 kilobits per second. Topology point to point or multi-drop. One can refer to the another picture where the field instruments are being connected to the remote IOs, and then further it is connected through the Ethernet TCP IP network to the various systems called SCADA, CMMS, asset management, DCS, and ERP system. Here, HART is the communication protocol for field devices to connect with a control system, and the features are allows digital data over existing analog wiring, maintained compatibility with the 4 to 20 milliamps analog signal, widely used in process industries. Each device has a unique address and can be used for configuration, diagnostic, and monitoring purpose. Example, a pressure transmitter output a 4 to 20 milliamp signal for control, and a hard digital signal for diagnostic and a tag name purpose. This is how the hard communication protocol is used for communicating field instrument with the control system. Second, foundation field bus, that is FF. One can refer to the picture where foundation field bus is typically a fully digital serial two-way communication multi-drop and 31.25 kilobits per second communication system. We'll see one by one. Type digital two-way communication. Medium twisted pair cable 31.25 kilobits per second. Topology bus, that is a trunk and a spur. Power can carry power and a signal on the same wire. Intrinsically safe type. One can refer to the field bus protocol where the power supply unit, then H1 card, is shown connected with a field bus junction box at a field through the trunk cable, and all the field transmitter or field devices are connected to the junction boxes through the spur cable. This is how the structure of a field bus communication is there. Then the features are fully digital communication. Second, devices share a common bus. Third, distributed control. Some control function done in a field devices. Fourth, reduces IO card and wiring, ideal for process automation. One can refer to the architecture where field bus multiple variables both directions are connected, starting from the field devices are connected to the H1 card where PV mode variables alarm diagnostic etc information start transferred to the field bus controller, and then further it is connected to the operator console. Example, a temperature transmitter sends data directly to the DCS and participates in a control loops without a centralized controller. This is how the foundation field bus protocol is being used for instrumentation to connect to the field bus junction boxes so that the field wiring can be reduced. It comes with several benefits as well. Third is a Modbus. One can refer to the picture where control logics is connected through the Ethernet IP to the MB bus, and then further same is connected to the PowerFlex drives with the help of Modbus communication. This is how the controllers are being connected to the main controller for communication talking, and one can refer that type serial Modbus RTU and ASCII, as well as Ethernet Modbus TCP IP, medium RS485, RS232 and Ethernet, speed up to 115 kilobits per second, that is a serial communication, and up to 100 Mbps through the Ethernet communication. Topology, master slave or client server configuration. Features, one can refer to the second where figure where the architectures are being shown, where supervisory control and a data acquisition system is connected through the Ethernet Modbus TCP IP, and then further through the RS485 as well as Modbus RTU ASCII communication serial types are being used, and this will help to connect SCADA IO server to the SCADA system. First, simple and open protocol. Second, common in building automation and power monitoring. Third, master query and slave respond. Fourth, easily integrated into SCADA and a PLC system. Example, a PLC polls serial energy meters or RS485 using Modbus RTU to monitor consumption. This is how the meters are connected so as to have the final integrated SCADA output for monitoring or control and data acquisition. Fourth, Profibus, that is a process field bus. One can refer to the picture where typical architecture of a Profibus network is shown, starting from the field devices where the slave connections are shown and the spurs are shown as well. Then similarly for the trunk as well shown for connecting the controller, that is a master, to the slave, and interface is being handled with the help of Profibus, and we'll see the details of their type digital serial medium RS485 Profibus DP and MBP, that is a Profibus PA, speed up to 12 Mbps, that is a DP, and 31.25 kilobits for PA. Topology is a bus type, and variants one can see as well. There's a Profibus DP, there's a decentralized peripheral for fast cyclic data in factory automation. Second, Profibus PA, that is a process automation for hazardous area with the intrinsic safety. Also, we'll see some of the features. Before that, one can see the detailed architecture where the field devices are connected with the help of process field bus, as you can see into the second picture where the H1 and H2 are shown, and then how field devices are connected to the segment coupler via link of a Profibus where measuring transducers are shown, and then further extended to the control system. In case you need to have a control, we are using the PLC as per the architecture, and that is connected with a Profibus. And further engineering or HMI station can able to handle the data where RS485 up to 12 megabits per second can handle. First, deterministic communication. Second, support hundreds of field devices. Third, integration with a DCS PLC or a remote IO system. Fourth, PA variant similar to foundation fieldbus for process instrumentation. Example, Profibus DP connects a PLC to several motor drives, while Profibus PA links transmitter in hazardous zone. This is how the Profibus protocol is being handled for interfacing field devices with the control system. Other common type of a protocol is the stage where we will see the other detail. First, Ethernet IP. One can refer to the picture where Profibus network is shown where Ethernet IP type converters are being used and how the data of a field instruments are being populated to the converter. First, Ethernet based use in a Rockwell Allen battery system. Second, real time control and data access. Then Profinet. First, Ethernet based version of a Profibus. Second, used in a factory as well as a process automation. Can open controller area network for industrial and vehicle automation. One can refer to the block diagram where can open devices are shown. Here can network and a process input and output devices are being interfaced with the help of can open devices where internally the network management protocol modules and object dictionary is being connected with the application so as to have a interface. Device net based on can use for sensors, actuator and a level communication. One can refer to the third picture where device net converter is being shown with the help of various field devices are being connected to the device net as a communication protocol where device net network as well as SAE J1939 networks are being used to handle the data exchange between sensor actuator for the type of a level communication. Backnet, building automation, that is a HVAC, lighting, access control, etc. IEC 61850 is the communication for electrical subsystem or substations are being used. Now we have reached to understand the protocol. Now for simplicity, we will see the protocol comparison table. Here we will see the protocol type, their type, medium, speed, topology and uses for easy understanding. First, HART is a hybrid type, medium 4 to 20 milliamps, speed 1.2 kilobytes per second, topology point multi-drop, used for diagnostic and retrofitting. FF, that is a foundation field bus, digital type, twisted pair as a medium, then 31.2 kilobits per second, topology trunk and spur type configuration used for process automation. Modbus RTU, digital type, RS485 as a medium, speed is less than equal to 115 kilobits per second, topology used as a master slave configuration, used for power, HVAC, PLC interfacing, etc. Modbus TCP IP is a digital type, Ethernet medium, speed is less than equal to 100 Mbps, topology client server, used for SCADA remote monitoring. Profibus DP is a digital type, medium RS485 less than equal to 12 Mbps, topology bus type, used for factory automation. Profibus PA is a digital type, medium MBP, speed 31.25 kilobits per second, topology bus type, use hazardous process area. Profinet is a digital type, medium is Ethernet, less than equal to 100 Mbps, type or topology is a star type and used for real-time automation. This is how in today's video we have tried to cover different types of a communication protocols are being used in instrumentation, their brief, their details, their features, and lastly the comparison.
With this, we are concluding on our today's topic. Thanks for watching our channel eFunda, where you will get to know the fundamentals. So that is our tagline, get your fundamentals right, where we do identify the needs, then we evaluate the need, then define plan for a particular need, and then accordingly execute the plan. This is what we are creating our technical videos so that it will help every individual to get their fundamentals right. And if you are new to our channel, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press bell icon to get the latest notification on upload of our new video on our channel eFunda. Also, you can follow us on our Instagram page and do follow our Facebook page as well. So keep watching our channel eFunda for new day, new topic.